Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joy Grace, and today I have another video with my sister Jerilyn.
Hi.
And my brother-in-law Gary.
Hey!
Alright, so we are getting ready to go to yet another Chesney concert. This is his I Go Back Tour with Kelsea Ballerini. So we are very excited and pumped. So we thought we would film and get ready with me for makeup and hair. Alright, let's see how fast we can do this. Okay, so Jerilyn is going to start off with primer. She's going to start off with her eyes, and she is going to be using the Natasha Denona Star palette. I have rearranged some of the shades and pulled some other Natasha Denona shades from her number 2 5-pan palette. Some of these rosy tones, but this is pretty much untouched. So we'll see what color she decides to use. And then the main eyeshadow palette I will be using, I have not decided yet. But potentially it's going to be the Natasha Denona Gold palette, because why not? Alright, so I am going to start out with foundation. Alright, so I grabbed, I'm not going to use a primer because I already have sunscreen on. But the foundation I'm going in with is the Dior Forever Matte in the shade 1.5N. Alright, so Garrett is going to be asking us questions and kind of moderating. Do you have your questions ready? Ask us some questions. Okay, Garrett, not so loud.
Sorry. Yeah. Yes, I do. I have plenty of questions.
Okay, go.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Why?
Without a doubt, so that I could fly down and see you in a blink of an eye.
You don't want to talk to Josie?
I was about to say. All right, I'll take it. Jerilyn?
You talk to animals?
There we go. That was the answer I was expecting. All right. Mine would be able to fly.
Why? We have airplanes for that.
All right, scratch that. I'm going to change the superpower.
What about a useless superpower?
Oh, no.
My useless superpower would be I could change my fingernails to whatever color or design at the blink of an eye.
That would be good.
Read minds.
That's not useless.
It is in this day and age.
I would not be able to read minds.
Imagine how much money you would save if you were able to change your nail color.
Yeah.
Or just have a hairstylist.
You know?
Or do your makeup.
Hold on, time out.
Although I actually do enjoy doing
trying to calculate how much money I would save if I had a nail stylist, or I would save $0, 0 cents.
I'm not talking to you.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Well, so if you had $100 to your name, right? You only had $100 last.
Mm-hmm.
Where or what would you spend it on? And you had to spend it all in one day, and it had to until you got your next $100 would be 2 months from now.
It's a broad question.
That's impossible.
Okay, just kidding. Okay. All right, you're on an island, okay?
You'd have to go to Costco.
Yeah, totally.
And eat hot dogs.
You could literally, you could afford 1 tube of toothpaste.
You could survive for a month on eating Costco with $100.
That is true. Nutri-Grain bars. This is not sponsored by them, by the way. Okay, you're on.
Okay, hold on. No, here's a question for you, Garrett. What color should we go in with next?
No pressure.
What you go in with first is the first. Tell the audience what you did.
All right, see.
I went in first with a base of...
Those are not accurate.
Okay.
Or some of them are accurate.
Vega.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, maybe that's right.
And
This
then
light pink shade. Just point to it. So she went in with this light pink shade, and then what? That's
then
it?
I did in my crease.
This. So you use this in your transition?
Yeah.
And this in the crease. This is a really pink toned matte. And this is a kind of a light beige. It's really pretty. So are you going for a more pink look, or this more grungy, brown, greenish, rose gold?
I think we're going to go for a more pink. I don't know.
Okay, we gotta hurry.
Let's see.
reservations at 5?
Yes. Okay, I just grabbed the Becca under eye brightening corrector in the fair light shade. Just gonna apply a little bit of that. I like this because it cancels out some of the dark under eye circles, but also it's very emollient, so it kind of hydrates the under eye area before, after.
Okay. I don't know what lid colors.
Wow.
What are we thinking?
What kind of color top are you
I
wearing?
think probably white.
Is this going for your eyelid?
Yeah.
All right, Jerilyn, so tell us what your average everyday makeup routine or just skincare makeup routine consists of.
So I don't wear a ton of makeup during the day and during the week because I work in healthcare and I still have to wear a mask at work. So typically I just wear a tinted sunscreen and a little bit of under eye brightener, chapstick, and mascara. And that's what I do for daily wear. Skincare routine I do typically at night consists of a niacinamide serum, a brightening toner, La Roche-Posay's vitamin C serum, and moisturizer. Oh, and tretinoin cream.
Very good.
What about you? What about you, Garrett?
Me?
What is your daily skincare routine?
That's a really good question, Jerilyn.
So Garrett, you've come a long way in your skincare journey, right? Since
I really have. Ladies and gentlemen that is tuning in right now, my skincare routine has been quite brutal in the past. Moisturizing.
What did you used to treat your pimples with?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so during the teenage years, right, battled a little bit with acne, and I would use rubbing alcohol.
Straight rubbing alcohol?
Straight rubbing alcohol. 99 cents. I mean, the kind, I didn't even take toothpaste. So some girl was like, oh, you have pimples, baby. You're going to need to fix that. And I'm like, I don't have anything to fix it. She said, you got toothpaste? I said, of course. She said, go ahead and put it on there. So I did, and it dried it right up. So if you don't have any of this little fancy stuff that these ladies are showing you and you have a pimple,
don't use rubbing alcohol.
use rubbing alcohol or toothpaste. Worst
Do
thing
not
wrong.
use rubbing alcohol.
I also said rub a tomato on there. I didn't do that.
No,
So-
a potato.
Oh, potato. No, I've heard tomato.
No, potatoes.
All right, fair. But hold on. So that was the old me. New me, I still use rubbing alcohol. No, I'm just kidding. So, no. I obviously will utilize Jerilyn's collection, whatever. I just kind of bring it up to her and she lets me know.
Just like my collection.
Yeah, just like your collection.
My own decluttered collection.
Right. So that's pretty much what now I use like sunscreen. So we moved to the coast. We live in Southwest Florida, so I gotta be wearing sunscreen or I'm always getting yelled at because I'm getting burnt and then I'm always rubbing an aloe plant on my face.
Okay. All right, I need to update everybody what I use. So I've shifted directions. I'm not going to use the gold palette anymore. I'm using my current favorite palette ever. This is the Deja Brew palette from Colourpop. This is either $9 or $12 at Target. Go do yourself a favor and pick this up because it is the perfect neutral palette. This is what I've been using. I've only had this like a month or two and I've already used it like almost 20 times. Like I use this all the time. So I just have one color in the crease and that's this Good Habit shade. So I'm going to use that as the foundation. And then I forgot that I had this Chromium liquid eyeshadow from Natasha Denona. It's this gorgeous multi-chrome in the shade Infra Nude. So it's red and gold and green and just really pretty. So I'm going to do like a kind of a simple eye look, but it's going to look really difficult because of that multi-chrome. Alright, so I've done the eye brightener, the foundation, and now I am ready to go in with bronzer. And I'm going to use this extremely old.
Where do you apply bronzer?
In the hollows of your cheek, or the high points of your cheek.
Oh.
The Be a Light Becca face palette. I'm just trying to get more use out of this, and this is really underrated. Obviously they don't sell this anymore since Becca went out of business, but it's still a really nice palette. So I just like to mix these. Both of these are kind of a finishing powder with like a slight glow to them. And then this is your traditional bronzer and then a blush, but this is like a deeper finishing powder. So I just mix a little bit of that with the bronzer and put that right here. Go along the forehead. I'm curious if any of you guys still have any of the Becca palettes. Which ones are your favorite? Are you still using them or have you decluttered them? Because it has been probably 2 years. Didn't they go out of business in 2020? So these palettes are getting pretty old, but they still perform pretty well in my opinion. Until something starts smelling bad, or just getting hardpan really bad, or my taste change, I don't declutter it until that point. We lost Jerilyn.
We did.
Alright, so for concealer, I am going in with my Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer in the shade Créme. I find that this is kind of a little bit more dry, and so it's really nice if you use an eye cream with it or that Becca Under Eye Corrector, just to kind of help balance out the dryness that this concealer might give you over time. Like, it looks nice at first, but sometimes like at the end of a dinner, if you've gone out to that, or just, you know, after a handful of hours, it can kind of be a little creasy. Actually, I probably should have. So I'm gonna be like smiling and dancing and eating and really emotive. I probably should have done the Tarte Creaseless Concealer now that I think about it. I might add a touch of that. That's a really nice, kind of a tacky, hydrating concealer. That's really good. So I'm adding that along the inner corners here where I have a lot of darkness. And then up under the eyes. Okay, get back over here. So what did you do?
I have to sit down when I do liquid eyeliner, so I went and did my liquid eyeliner.
Oh, you're already done? What did you use on the lid? You didn't use like any glitters. What do you, that looks like an everyday eye look.
I used Titania.
Where?
I used, hold on, honestly I don't remember.
It looks like.
I used this on.
Oh my gosh, that's an
the inner corner. I did use it on the inner corner.
Okay, what did you use on the lid?
On the lid, I used some of it on the inner lid, and then I used this on the outer edges, and then I used this, I think. I don't remember. Should I add more?
Yeah, you definitely need some glitter or something. We are going to.
Okay, well, glitter me.
Not going to church.
Glitter me.
Okay, what kind of glitter do you want?
Gold.
Like one from these?
I don't care. Gold.
I mean, I love the eye look you've done. It's just very basic and pretty. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not like concert.
You look beautiful, honey. You look beautiful.
Okay. I mean, the thing is that like.
Give me. I just didn't want it to be too dark.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
You want this?
Yeah, that. Yeah. Let's do some of that.
Okay. So this is a kind of piecey. It's not taupe, but it's not exactly bronze. It's a really light chroma crystal shade right here. You can see that. Oh, look at this. Just a minute.
We can do a comparison.
We should actually probably do some of that NYX glitter glue here so that it is even more. Yeah, let's do a comparison. Okay, I can always add more. So go up. So I just applied the chroma crystal to this eye. Kind of move your head ever so slightly so that they can see the shimmer. Okay, do we need more, Garrett?
little bit more. Yeah, just a tad.
I mean, we could also do this is like a really pretty greenish gold color here. Okay, let's do some NYX glitter glue to just help
I put that
adhere.
on.
I know you put it on, but then you put a mild satin shimmer on top of it, so of course it's not gonna still be tacky. Got too much. You really need the tiniest bit of product with this NYX glitter glue. Okay. Going in just a little bit more. Yeah, that really packs the punch.
You know what else packs a punch?
Blue Chair Bay.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our favorite artist, Kenny Chesney, has a rum, and it is called Blue Chair Bay.
All right, Garrett, fix us a drink.
I already did.
Okay. All right, tell us.
So, anyways,
This is the coconut rum?
the white rum.
The white rum.
Yeah, this is the white rum, sorry. And he's got all types of rum, by the way. Definitely want to try the Mocha rum. I have not tried that yet. That's the next one that's on my list. It's really good. Tastes nice, especially when you're out at the beach, out on the lake, having a good time, just hanging out, you know.
By far the best rum on the market.
Yes, by far, hands down. People be like, "Oh, it tastes like Malibu." Incorrect.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No, you feel like if you like Kenny Chesney, it's like when you have a little taste of this, it's like him whispering good news in your ear, saying, "Hey, guess what? I'm releasing a new song." You're like, "Oh my gosh, this tastes amazing." Okay, so check it out, guys. Go down to your local store, and also have some tamper tape on here too. So. This is what it looks like here. Blue Chair Bay.
Okay, we're not. This is
Brought to you
not
by
a
Blue Chair
full-on
Bay.
Commercial. Just
Head on down to your local.
Head down to your local Walmart for Blue Chair Bay.
No, they do not sell at Walmart.
Time to start
No, they do it
foundation.
in our town. They
Do
got it. They sell Blue Chair Bay in Walmart.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm. I looked it up.
Oh, the Walmart with the liquor store.
The one, yeah, well, yeah. I'm just not gonna be sitting there next to a can of baked beans and hey, get some Blue Chair Bay. No.
I'm going in with Dalton.
Just a little bit, yes.
Assist smoothing solution.
So this is a silicone-free pore filling primer.
I struggle with pores. Visible pores. Garrett, do you want some pore refining?
Might pass on pore refining.
No, I think you need some.
Sounds good. Looks like I'm pore refining, guys.
Just to smooth everything out.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like my pores are being refined right now. Whoa.
It kind of melts. That's like a unique, so it's silicone-free. But once you start rubbing it in, it kind of like feels hydrating, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel
Like
a typical.
like it's clogging your pores or something,
Yeah.
you know?
Alright. So,
If you want that, you can have it, just FYI. I don't use primers, okay? I use SPF as my primer.
alright, guess who got suckered into Makiage, however you say it.
Yeah, Il Makiage.
Me. The Instagram ads worked. I took the quiz.
You were influenced.
I was influenced. I took the quiz. Surprisingly, the shade was very
It looks
accurate.
really dark, actually. So what shade is that?
This is shade 075. Woke Up Like This foundation. I like it.
Made in Italy.
The packaging it came in was phenomenal, and they also gave me a free liquid eyeliner because you get a free gift with it. And the eyeliner is actually really good too.
Is that what you used on your eyes today?
No, I did not actually. I used Benefit eyeliner.
Okay, so I love this. Is just a subtle pass. I could probably build up this multi-chrome, but you can definitely still see the different shades.
Goodness gracious, what tribe are you in?
Stop.
What?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna add just another layer. I don't want it to get chunky, but I did really wipe off the applicator, so that's why it's kind of a very light coverage. So how are you thinking to do your hair today?
I'm gonna do beachy waves in honor of Kenny.
With the beach waiver?
Yes.
Okay. I just washed my hair, and so I think I'm gonna curl it with the Shark Flexstyle. Also, did you guys see where Shark has come out with new accessories for the Flexstyle?
I did not.
It is, so they came out, I believe these are 1.25 inch barrels that were in the standard first release, and they've come out with, I can't remember if it's 3/4 of an inch, slightly smaller curling barrels, which I'm excited about because even with my longer hair, the curls don't stay with the 1.25. So I think I will go ahead and buy those smaller barrels. And I like that the accessories are priced separately, so you don't have to buy a whole other kit. And they're pretty reasonably priced. They're $30 per attachment. They also added, what was the other attachment they added? The storage case, which I still have the original box that mine came in, so maybe I don't need that. Okay. I think that's really pretty. It's kind of subtle, but not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you done?
Should I be?
On the outer corner. You need
I know, but I always find when I do something with the outer corner, then it like kind of covers up the multi-chrome aspect.
Just take that off further then.
Y'all make sure to like and subscribe because if we get to 2,000 likes on this video, I'm gonna personally send Joy to a Lainey Wilson concert. What?
Oh my gosh. 2,000 likes or 2,000 subscribers?
2,000 likes, but if you give 2,000 subscribers, I'll send her to the next Rascal Flatts show.
I'm pretty sure they are extinct, my friend.
Well, hold on.
They are definitely extinct.
They're not dinosaurs.
One is in
okay?
jail.
They might be as old as a dinosaur.
One's in jail?
Jerilyn, you're big head.
Oh, yeah.
What?
One
Oh.
has major like DUI issues.
Oh man.
Which one?
The one that we used to think was cute.
There we go.
Yeah, he looks
Man,
60
that's rough.
years old. That needs to get his life together.
Yeah, well, if he had Blue Cheer Bay, he would have been fine. Hey! No? Okay. Well, anyways. So, yeah, 2,000 likes, Lainey Wilson concert. 2,000 subscribers. Homegirl's going to swing to the next Rascal Flatts show when they come out. Like, something's going to happen. Like, they'll be like, hey, pop-up show at this library in London, right? Boom, Joy will be there. Pit.
No.
Yes.
No.
You will be there. Okay. Then nobody just I'll let this be no motivation.
I thought you were going to say a giveaway or something.
Oh, giveaway?
Give away a bottle of Blue Cheer Bay.
I cannot give away a bottle of booze.
What?
I'm not doing a giveaway. Sorry, guys. I'm poor.
Okay, I'll do the giveaway for Joy. Okay?
All right. So let's talk about something fun. Garrett, did you pull up a Google questionnaire for us?
I did. You know what the first question was?
I'm going in the outer corner with this double shot shade. On everyday looks, normally I use this for a liner shade if I wear a liner. It's just a really dark brown.
Okay.
So I'm just going just to add a little bit of definition to the outer corner.
Okay. Good question.
What?
What are you grateful for?
No.
Today. Jeez. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. It's not Thanksgiving. My apologies.
We can be grateful. I'm
can only be
grateful that
grateful
you
for on
guys
Thanksgiving.
came and visited, and I'm grateful that we have the means to go to concerts that we enjoy.
There you go. That's really good. I'll take that. Okay.
Do you have a liquid bronzer?
Liquid, I have a cream bronzer.
Cream.
Yes, hold on. All right, so Jer wanted to use a cream bronzer, and I only have one. So she is using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, or this this breezy cream blush and bronzer palette. And this is the shade Sage Shells. And then, are you gonna use any of these?
I may use a blush.
Does anybody? So this is a hot take. I cannot get into cream and liquid bronzers, especially cream, because of this reason. This is disgusting. It collects little tiny dust and hairs. How does anybody else not look like this? Like, I literally get tweezers and pull out these little tiny fibers that somehow appear. And I clean my brushes regularly. It's disgusting. So yeah.
That's when
I'm a powder girl. I'm a powder girl. You might be seeing that in your future. All right, so for blush, I don't think this pink color really goes with this look, so I'm gonna grab a different blush.
How much bronzer is too much bronzer?
I mean, you definitely don't have too much on. That looks good. So for blush, I am using the Charlotte Tilbury blush in the shade First Love. And I just kind of swirl all over.
Oh, forgot to blend in my nose concealer.
I get very light-handed with blush, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know the blush draping trend is very popular, but I just feel like I always look like a clown when I try to do heavy blush and also like bring it all the way up into the temple area.
Did you use the same brush for the blush?
I actually have, I mean, sometimes I am lazy and don't want to mess up another brush, so yeah, I will like use one edge for bronzer, and then I'll kind of try to not get anything on this other edge and use that for blush. So you could try that. So you're going in with the more pinky mauve shade.
The darker one.
Well, this is coral, and this is like peachy coral. And the others are pinky mauve. All right. So let's talk about our favorite Kenny Chesney songs. What's yours? Go.
Ooh.
I really like, and I know you hate this one, but I really like The Good Stuff. I think that's an old classic. That will always be a good one. Also really like An Oldie, Back Where I Come From.
I love that one. I wish you would.
If he would ever
play
play it. Kenny, if you're watching this.
3 days later, please go back in time. Play that song at your Lexington show. Okay. All right, time for highlight. I'm gonna go all out with a blingy highlight, okay?
Okay.
No shame.
What's up, everybody?
Back with blue.
Back with Blue Cheer Bay. Well, orange juice that has Blue Cheer Bay.
Okay, so what have you done? You've added blue sherbet, you've added ice cubes and orange juice?
And Mountain Dew.
And Mountain Dew, okay. What a combo.
There's
How
pulp
does
in
it
this.
taste?
Huh?
How does it taste?
Tastes pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mom used to drink those orange juice and Mountain Dew all the time.
Yeah.
Did she?
Well,
Yeah, that used to be one of my
Jill, if
favorites.
you're watching this, you have missed out on a great time, because if you added Blue Cheer Bay, you would have been doing cartwheels out in that cornfield.
DUI on the lawnmower.
What?
She thinks my tractor's sexy.
All right.
That's a classic.
That is a classic. You know.
It's an oldie, but is it a goodie?
Yes.
One of
So
my-
Young is our favorite, like Young and what's the other one?
You had me. From,
I Go Back.
You had me.
I
from,
Go Back is like probably my favorite. What's your favorite, Garrett?
You had me from Hello. And
Because that is your...
no, that's not. Me and You was the first
Me and You was
song.
our wedding
Okay.
song.
Me and You is also one of my favorites, but that was the one
I think you like
That
you
was
had
your...
me-
Hold on. Slow down, guys. That was your first dance song?
that was our first dance song. And
Sang by your
my dad. My dad was my best man at my wedding, and also he sang the song for my first dance. So
And it was very good.
that was very good. I'm trying to think, and then the other one.
You've been into the songs for the Saints.
That's a really good underrated album.
Yeah, Songs for the Saints. That has been really good. Big fan of that.
I always like Hemingway's Whiskey. That entire album was just so...
Yeah, we should have gone to that tour.
Okay, so this is yours.
Just like very poetically elegant.
And Jerilyn, this is yours. So let me ask you this. Do you ever have to let makeup sit for a second?
Sometimes. So if you let makeup sit, like Jerilyn was just letting her concealer melt, as she calls it. But also if you let concealer sit, it can kind of dry down a little bit and provide a fuller coverage, so it's not as wet and spreadable.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Just keep it going.
Well,
What is baking? When they say, "Oh yeah, I'm letting this bake."
So baking is when you apply your concealer and then you like really go heavy-handed in with the powder and you let that sit and soak in, the powder soak in, and then you like brush away the excess. I never bake. I really never apply powder anymore. I don't know. I've never been into baking, but people do it supposedly to not let their concealer crease.
Maybe I should bake.
Well, you've also complained of dry under eyes, so I don't know if that's really...
Well, yeah, I haven't been doing the powder lately.
Okay, so Jared, so you're using the Beach Waver S1.25?
Yeah, but I'm not doing that right this time.
Okay, but
So
she's
go
heating
for
it up.
mascara.
This is the floral collection. Alright, so we're going to move on to hair. I did my brows and winged liner. Still need to do mascara and lips, but I'm going to move on to hair right now. I'm going to use my Shark Flexstyle. I'm going to do a rough blow dry. Before I do that, I will apply some Lola V Glossing Detangler Spray. I love this. You can now get this at Ulta. Did you know that?
No.
This is Jennifer Aniston's Hair Care line. They have a kit with the, like all the Glossing Detangler, the leave-in conditioner, the shampoo and the conditioner. And I really want that. The other product I'm going to apply is this Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 styling treatment. It's like a cream that you just run through your hair. I'm going to do a rough blow dry and then use the oval round brush at the roots to give some volume, and then go in with the OG curlers. Jerilyn, meanwhile, is curling her hair with the Beach Waver S1.25. You're getting better at using it.
Yeah. It definitely takes some getting used to, but this is my third time using it, and I've already caught on.
Yeah. If you have not yet caught I did a quick video on the Beach Waver tutorial, how to use them. But in that video, I used my other Beach Waver, which is a B1. The B is like their lower series. It doesn't have the home button or the fast slow. And it doesn't have the individual temperature. There's basically 3 heat settings. And to be honest with you, I actually prefer the lower B1 series. But they don't have it in anything other than the 1-inch, which is frustrating. That home button can be easy to press sometimes. If you're unclipping that clamp, the home button is right under that, so it can be a little jarring if the thing starts rotating when you're not ready for it to. Alright, so she's going to continue curling her hair, and then we'll check in a little bit later. Alright, so now I've just finished, so I used the oval round brush on the roots of my hair, and then I've done the curlers on almost all of my hair. I just have this little section up here on the left, so I figured I'd show you how I'd use the curlers. If you want a full tutorial on the Flexstyle, check out my video I posted with my sister. It was the Christmas makeover, and I used it on her hair throughout the video, so it's kind of a better, longer video if you're interested in all the features. But basically what I do is I just section off kind of like small to medium chunks of hair. It's less than I would use for a regular curling iron, but for the Flexstyle, in order to get it to auto wrap around the curler, you kind of need a little bit of a smaller section, and I use the highest fan speed in order to get it to do the auto wrap. And I've been using the second heat level just because the third level is quite hot. So I do 10 seconds with the second heat level, and then I press this cool shot button here for an additional 10 seconds to kind of help set the curl, and then turn it off and release the curl. So let's go. And I've been kind of rotating the barrel to help aid in the curl, so it's not so messy around this part. All right, so that's 10 seconds, pressing the cool shot button, and then releasing the curl. And I kind of just toss it in back. I keep the sections that I have yet to do in front, and then the sections that I've just curled, I toss over my shoulder, so it's kind of easy to keep track of what needs to be done versus what's already been done. I make sure at the root to kind of hold it loosely, because I don't want to hold it too tight like that, for instance, because then you're going to lose some of the volume at the root. So I feel like having it be a looser hold at the top helps with the airflow, helps to volumize the crown of your hair. Yeah, you can see that I've got slightly too big sections, so it struggles to fully wrap the ends around. There's also a fine line between how damp and dry your hair has to be, and you really just have to play with it. It depends on the texture of your hair and the thickness of your hair. This seems to be doing all right now, but sometimes, especially once you get to the top, the last sections of your hair, you'll have to kind of re-dampen the strands to make sure, because you really want to go from wet to dry with these curls. You know, if you're trying to do this on dry hair, the curl is definitely not going to hold. It's just definitely, plus the layers. I'm gonna start over. Yeah, it's kind of challenging too if you have layers in there, which these sections are already done. I think that's a good size. You can really see how pretty these curls are too. And then finally the last piece. Wow, that curled really nicely. Looks like an old founding father curl. All right, so I'm gonna let these fall. You can see this has fallen a little bit. I'm gonna let these do the same, like just cool and then I will be back to spray my hair and show you the finished look. All right, so we are back and ready to hit the road for the Kenny Chesney show tonight. So to recap what I did, so I finished curling my hair. It's already almost not existent. Jerilyn finished curling her hair with the S1.25 level. Oh, you're wearing the necklace I gave you. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. That's from Madewell. This is from Madewell, and my earrings are not from Madewell. But for lips, I used the Givenchy Sheer Velvet and the shade 10 Beige Nude. It's a really pretty, kind of my lips but better color, so it goes really well. It's pretty much the exact same shade as this top. So, all right, and then you use the Dalton lip gloss. Yes. And you've already stuck it back, so we don't know what shades you used. But it's one of the lip duos with the lipstick and the lip gloss. So, all right, let's go. We are ready to hit the road. Yay!